Yeah, you know, the world is turned violent, basically. Georgia now is right to carry state. You don't need no license no more.
Don't need no license to carry a gun.
You don't need no license no more. But did you see the little 6-year-old boy walking around with the gun at the apartment?
Oh, wow.
This week.
Oh, Lord.
Another 6-year-old?
6-year-old walking around in a diaper outside the apartment. He pointed at the other kids.
So there's another 6-year-old.
A loaded 9, I think it was. 9mm. And he tried to pull the trigger, but it wasn't no bullet in the chamber. 6 years old, he walking around shooting. And the police didn't believe it, so they came to the house because the neighbors they called and said, hey, it's a toddler out here with a gun. It was clearly a real gun. And the police came out, and they basically didn't believe it. And then another neighbor called who had it on camera. And they came out, and they went in the boys' house. No, this is the funny part. It's in Indiana. So they knocked on the door to the boy's apartment, the little boy's apartment, right? The little boy answered the door.
With the gun.
The baby answered the door, man.
Yeah.
They say he was 4 years old.
Right.
No, he didn't have a gun, but he answered the door.
What's happening?
So the first time they were there, the
what you
man,
want?
his daddy said, I ain't got no gun in here. You know, he was a felon or whatever. So I ain't got no gun in here. So they left. But when the people called with the pictures, they went back to the house. And the man was still saying, I ain't got no gun in. But they asked the little boy where the gun. He talking about right there in the
The one I fired off.
And they opened the thing there the gun was, man. Fully loaded magazine, 15 bullets in it. And I think it was a 9. Might have been looked like it was, I think it was a 9.
You know the funny part about that is, too?
What?
There was a little white kid in a diaper.
In a diaper?
Looked like Bam Bam.
Yeah.
So did they like to do that?
That's why the story. That's why the story wasn't making no sense. Because I was like, if it was a black kid, he answered the door. They'd have shot the baby. They'd have shot the baby. We're like, what kind of grown little baby answered the door? He looks dangerous.
That baby kid.
They'd have broke that baby down so quick. Had that baby in handcuffs with a busted head.
Yeah.
And then
the daddy be messed up. I'm talking it'd have been a whole day.
They locked the man up.
But
and then the other.
They'd have locked the baby up.
Let's look at some of the people who own guns, who live in 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartments.
Yeah.
3-bedroom house. How many places can you hide a gun where a child not going to find it?
But don't the gun supposed to be locked up?
Whoever seen a child just climb up on? I saw a child climbing on a ladder when I came in here tonight. But whoever, what child get up on a ladder?
I'm a grown child.
What child get up on a ladder? I mean, you put it on top of the cabinet or kids, somewhere the child can't get to.
If kids, when I tell people about kids, if they see you with it, they're gonna look for it.
Okay, and if you got it locked up, what they gonna do?
No, if you got it locked up, that's different. But if you ain't got, a lot of people ain't got the money for locks. They ain't got a lot.
People got money for a gun. They got money for a gun, but ain't got money for a lock. Who ain't got money for a lock?
They
got locks at the dollar store.
No, bro.
If you live in a high dangerous neighborhood, last thing you want is your phone, if your gun in a locked up place where you got to put it and get it. You want to get it up under your pillow, under your bed. You want to get it in your hand or your nightstand or somewhere. You ain't got time to try to figure out a combination.
Yes, you do have.
Well, that's a normal thing. Don't have
most of the time, you got time to reach or go retrieve your gun. In very few cases is it bang, 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 bang. In very few cases, let me tell you what people be preparing for that ain't gonna never hardly happen. I mean, you know, I be having guns where I can reach them most of the time.
Is it in a safe?
But I don't have no.
Is it in a safe?
I ain't got no 3-year-old.
You ain't got no baby.
I ain't got no 6-year-old. I ain't got no baby.
Okay,
my daughter lived with me at damn near 40.
I got you. But
she know every gun real. You like, ain't none of these toy guns in this house. Daddy ain't got no toy guns. They all bang when you pull the trigger.
But let's look at the person who got the 3, 4, 5 year, 6-year-old.
They got to be responsible enough to put the damn gun up. What are you talking about? What are you arguing, man?
I mean, you ain't gonna leave an open cup of bleach.
You saying you understand? You saying you understand leaving a loaded weapon where a child got access to? You saying you understand it? Person got a gun and can't afford a $1 lock, or you can't put the thing somewhere that the baby can't get to the gun.
Let's look at 95% of them don't think like that.
Well, in hell, they think around. Don't tell me they can't afford $1 lot.
Right, but they can't afford it.
And you got a Glock.
It ain't about the economics, the mentality.
That's what you said. They can't afford it.
Well, they got to think better. You got a baby in the house, man.
Right.
That too. Like some of them not gonna think about affording.
Well, they need to go to jail.
Who? Look here, man.
They need to go to jail. They leave a gun.
Hold on. How many people
baby
use
got access to
How many people can remember their past name and use the name? Now you tell me at the emergency to punch in my security code. How many people can remember that?
Stop.
What the hell is you talking about, bro?
I'm saying, if you got a safe, if you don't have a key, you got to punch in a code.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
How many people can remember?
You can have a key.
You guys are stupid now, man.
You can have a key. Wait, what did you talk? So you are arguing that people can leave a gun and have a toddler have access to the gun, and it ain't their fault?
Yes, man.
Oh, you.
No, it ain't their fault. I'm saying it's their fault. It is their fault. That's what I'm saying.
Don't believe that.
It is their fault.
You don't believe that. You don't believe that.
It's their fault. But how do we protect that? Because
lock their ass up. That's like they did. Lock his ass up.
I think if he was black,
my mama had a cookie jar, right?
Yeah.
Where do you think that cookie jar was?
A cookie jar up on top of the cabinet.
Somewhere we couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
And you try to get to it, and mama would hide the cookie jar, right? Because you didn't want.
But you got up there, look for it, though.
I mean, sometimes you got to it.
So you were athletic enough to get up there.
Yeah. See, my mom was smart though. She had two. One was empty, and one was full.
How many times can she hide in a 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment? How many places can she hide it?
Sometimes
all right.
She take it to work with her.
Let me take you here, Mr. Know-It-All. When last time you heard of a baby getting a gun off top of a cabinet?
It just happened 2 or 3 days ago.
Not a baby.
That gun was on the desk. It was on the desk,
not a baby.
Okay.
Not a baby.
All right.
So 4 years old. So what you talking about? Not
even. But I'm saying kids gonna find stuff in a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment.
Everybody in your family ever found a gun?
I'm saying as a black parent, you gotta hide your gun.
Yeah,
if the police
guns, man.
As a baby, anybody in your family, did you find the gun and get the gun and you took it out?
No, I didn't use it, but I saw it. I found it.
You found it?
I found it.
What'd you do when you found it?
I just didn't touch it.
What were you looking for when you found it?
Because they told me to clean up.
Where was it?
Under the bed, in the cabinet. They told me to clean up. When I had to clean up, I saw everything, DC. And I saw the Playboy magazine.
You were 4 years old. Yeah. You were cleaning up.
Not four, but 6, 7. Yeah, I was cleaning up. I saw the Playboy
Either way,
magazine.
somehow your parents raised you as slow as you are today.
Yeah.
And you never shot yourself. You never picked up. So they
you didn't just get
they insulated you. Somehow they insulated you enough so that you didn't just have a gun walking around.
My daddy was already training me how to shoot a gun. So I wasn't surprised.
If you had got the gun and did harm to yourself or somebody else, your daddy would have been at fault. Now, I got guns.
Yes, man.
I got guns.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, when my granddaughter is coming by my house, I put them up. Naturally, I threatened her if she ever saw one and touched it. Mm-hmm. But ain't no excuse in my mind, especially in that case. The little boy knew where the gun was. He told the police where it was.
Yeah.
And he outside. He with 4-year-old know how to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, they could learn that from video games or whatever. He pointed at another kid, man, and pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
But it wasn't one in the then he put it to his own.
Right. Yeah.
So you got to hold somebody responsible. You can't hold a 4-year-old responsible.
No, it got to be the parent.
But the problem is when they get in front of a judge, the judge still got the option to be lenient. Who know how many times this dude, a felon, he's sitting there chilling at his baby mama house. Is it even his child? He endangering children now? I'm just saying, at some point you got to be like, they not going to give black people this many chances.
No, that's true.
1, 2 bedroom apartment. How many places can you hide a gun from a child?
I can hide a gun, man. Couldn't no 4-year-old get no gun.
Kids are kids. I think you just should be responsible as an adult to do your due diligence to talk to the child first. Second of all, put that gun where you believe they can't get to it. Now, children are children, and some of them are more clever than others. So, but when you have done your due diligence, and that child still is able to maybe climb up on something and get a ladder and find the code and unlock the box and get the gun, then you've done your due diligence. But just to have
and the way that little boy walking around with that gun, that wasn't the first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And I know he was 4, but he had a 4-year-old black eye.
They need to check their parents' phones because I'm sure the parents been taping the little boy like he
taking
cute.
pictures of it.
He cute.
Yeah.
Look at it. He a gunslinger like his daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Even showing him how to shoot it.
They showed him how to do everything except cock it back because that's why he out there with a loaded gun.
I got cousins in the country and they've been shooting guns since they were little boys, like little kids. So I believe that the dad probably did get a little boy the gun and shoot him because some guys do that.
I don't believe he gave it to him that day, but I believe
not that day,
before the
little boy has seen it
in the past.
Yeah, I think he's even showed. They've even given it to him to hold it and shoot it, like he just said. Pose with it, do this with it, do that with it, because people do that.
Let's just say for the time.
No, who videotaped him?
Neighbors got it on the camera on the door.
But like what boss said, they may got pictures of the boy with the gun holding it. Because people are just that
comfortable with that gun in his hand.
For the times.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't his first time.
No, he was very familiar.
For the times. When I was growing up, yeah, my father had guns. He shot deers and he took me hunting with him. And I was known what a gun was for, but he never pointed at a person. Mm-hmm. So I didn't see video games with a gun pointed at a person. I didn't see video games pointed at the police. So when a kid like that is seeing video game now when they're growing up and the gun is pointed not only at livelihood to survive.
I wouldn't a 4-year-old has no business even having to make that decision.
Exactly.
A 4-year-old has no business having access to a gun. If you too dumb to put a gun where a 4-year-old can't get to it, God bless you. I don't give a damn if you live in an efficiency, bro.
Right.
You talking about 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. I don't give a damn if you live in the bathroom at somebody else's house. If you ain't got enough sense to put a gun where a 4-year-old cannot get to it, barring some extraordinary circumstance, like some 4-year-old genius, he pull out a ladder and climb up somewhere and does something like that.
Something where the keys was.
I understand what you're saying, DC, but if you live in a high style neighborhood and you live in an apartment where it's a hostile neighborhood, you don't want your gun up in a loft. You want your gun under your bed.
No.
That's when you want to. If somebody break in, when you gonna run all the way across the goddamn yard?
If a baby is in there, I ain't saying cross the yard, but you can put it up where the baby can't get to it.
If you're in a hostile neighborhood, I don't know where this kid live or his family live or whatever, but if you're in a hostile neighborhood and people are used to breaking in people's houses, you don't want your gun across the apartment or the room or downstairs.
If it's that hostile, then keep it on you.
I was just going to say that you need to have a gun on. You shouldn't be having it laying down anyway. It should not be to where that 4-year-old should get it. So if it's that hostile, then have that gun on you at all times.
If it's somewhere you can reach it and you got a wife or a woman there, you got to think about that. She can reach it.
And kill you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, exactly. That's why I don't keep mine in my bedroom.
So you got to put it somewhere, and then you got to keep moving it.
and you know what's messed up? It's hard to make my Viagra to get my damn gun.
All right, then. That's a whole nother hardship.
He's stuck on that Viagra.
So what would y'all do? What would y'all do if you saw a baby with a gun? If you just out in these streets and you see a baby with a gun, what do you do? A black baby, because I feel like if I see a black child with a gun, if I call the police, them police just gonna come shoot this baby.
I'm gonna empty that diaper.
They not gonna look for the parents. They gonna roll up and shoot the baby.
Because it has happened.
So if you see a baby with a gun, what do? Do you disarm that baby, slap the shit out this baby, and disarm him, and then keep the gun?
Do you have a gun or not? We got to declare. Let's clarify.
I got a gun.
You got a gun. The baby got a gun.
Yeah. And the baby got a gun. Do I shoot this baby?
Y'all gonna shoot out? Y'all gonna shoot out?
It's gonna be a diaper day.
I'm just saying, this baby out here pistol toed. I'm like, hey,
it's just your neighborhood. Your neighborhood. It's gonna be a diaper day.
If I shoot the baby in the leg, that's better than the police gonna do.
Oh my gosh.
Man, if you shoot a baby in the leg, you might kill that baby still.
But the police gonna shoot the baby in the head. Ain't gonna be no. It's a might kill the baby. And
look, man,
gonna kill the baby.
After looking at that video,
police are not gonna show up and just kill the baby.
A black baby, a dark skinned baby.
No, they're not gonna shoot.
They gonna roll up and shoot the hell out of dark
They
skinned
did
baby.
shoot. They shot. They shot not a baby, but they shot that little boy a couple of years ago.
No, I'm just saying.
Are you plotting to have
little black babies to white police? A black 4-year-old look like he's 43.
Okay, here I go again.
Adopted by a white family.
They treat him like a 43-year-old.
Here I go again.
He gonna get adopted by a white family.
When's the last time you heard of a policeman shooting a little black baby?
How old was Tamar? How old was Tamar Rice?
Tamar Rice was 11 and he had a BB gun.
Yeah. That's who he was, 11.
Tamar Rice.
But it's a baby with a real gun. They gonna calculate more years and take it off of the BB.
Okay.
Kill you for a BB.
Okay, when the last time you heard that happening? Just give me an example. No, Tamar Rice don't qualify. He was 11 and had a gun. The police didn't know if it was real or not, but the boy was 11. Even though I think that was unjust.
If there's a black baby with a real gun and a white police, do you think that the police wouldn't kill him? Do you think that's so far-fetched?
I do.
I don't think the police would kill him.
And I'm not a defender of the police, but I don't think they would just shoot the baby.
They gonna shoot the baby and still lock up the parents.
Well, first place, little black baby, they got to determine who are the parents.
Until we get more Supreme Court justice.
Because the baby daddy gonna say that's not my baby.
Amen.
No, but see, I don't want to be too far. I'm not.
Right.
All policemen not bad. I personally have never heard of a policeman
shooting a baby,
killing a baby. I never heard of a baby having a gun.
Well, Chicago, I beg the difference. Just Chicago this past weekend.
Did they mean to shoot the baby?
Well, no, they didn't shoot him. They crashed him.
Oh.
They told him there was a child in the back seat. It was a high-speed chase.
Yeah.
And the police.
I've seen that happen before.
And they will kick in the door. They will kick in the door and throw a bomb in there knowing there's a baby in there. They'll throw a flashbang. They done blew a flag. They done blew a baby face off. The baby survived, I think, but they done injured some babies.
Right. Oh, yeah, some babies have been injured, but, you know, a little black baby walking down the street with guns.
They gonna be like, drop it, drop it, drop it. They might be like, bow, drop it. I have no doubt they would shoot a baby and then that baby would be there struggling. They'll put the baby in handcuffs.
Especially
they'll put the baby in handcuffs.
Especially black and bow-legged. Black and bow-legged, he dead.
I don't believe the police gonna shoot the baby. I don't think the police gonna shoot the baby.
The police are not gonna shoot it.
See,
have you seen the videos of them little muscle bound ass kids?
Black and bow-legged.
The police not gonna shoot the baby.
That little muscle bound ass.
They ain't gonna shoot the baby.
Popo, I know y'all not gonna shoot the baby.
If he like he got a white mama and a black daddy, they may let him. Just talk him down. But if he black and bow-legged, he done.
Bulldog said
he done. Popo, I know y'all ain't gonna shoot the baby.
Can they tase the baby?
You cannot tase the baby.
That probably would kill the baby.
But that's better than shooting the baby.
Yeah,
let me get my criminal coaching.
Right.
With regards to tasing. I was in Florida one time. This was a couple years ago. So there was a lot of commotion when I was going into the club. Me and Mark Curry.
I can't believe we talk about this.
They were chasing this guy. You know what? They were chasing this guy. Police come through, so it was in like a mall area. They come through from both sides.
Yeah.
Police come from both sides. Guy ran in the middle. It was a fountain in the middle. And the police said, stop, damn it. We're going to tase you. So the dude jumped over in the pond.
Wow, that was the worst thing to do.
They can't tase him.
Right.
Oh.
It kill him.
Right. Shock him to death.
Oh, damn.
Cause my thing was they'll still tase him.
No, they don't want to kill.
They could tase him and then say he jumped in the pond after we tased him. They'll be like, we tased him and then he jumped in the pond and killed him.
He took a chance.
So it was a standoff.
He took a chance and said, I know if I jump in this water,
they can't
tase me. But what if he had one of the ones that say, I don't care if you is in the water, I'm still gonna tase you.
They'll shoot the water. They'll be like, we ain't gonna shoot him, we shot the water.
They did it right.
No.
They did it right.
If you shoot the water,
they wouldn't have got his ass, but they couldn't tase him.
Yeah. Well, that was smart on his side. That was a 50-50 chance, though.
I'm always glad to help a criminal. I don't know what he had done, but hopefully it wasn't too bad of a crime.
Couldn't shoot you.
But what about the football players?
Say you got a gun.
Right, because you're naked.
College football players that was on a high-speed chase when y'all talking about crashing. You hear about that?
Yeah,
with the Georgia. With the female was driving.
Dead. One offensive
Oh, it was a female driver.
She was driving. She was a recruit.
Died too?
Yeah, she passed too after
the winning
she got to
team?
the hospital.
Yeah, from Georgia.
He died of impact.
He was a lineman.
Yeah.
She was a staffer. They called
Recruiter.
her staffer.
Recruiter.
Well, what was they on a high-speed chase from the police?
No, it wasn't no high-speed chase.
No.
The one I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
No, it wasn't.
They were speeding.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that just happened.
Right.
Yeah,
she wasn't being
2 days
chased.
ago.
She was just driving fast.
She just driving fast. They had left the parade.
Yeah.
You know, Georgia beat the hell out of TC. They had left the parade. They had the parade.
Yeah.
Then they left the parade, and they was going to party, his roommate said. And girl was speeding, lost control of it. Yeah, they going to the party.
Get out of here.
Yeah, wasn't no chase. Kill him.
Was he a starter or was he in the game?
Starter.
Okay.
But here the bad thing is bad, period. The boy's mother lost his older brother 14 years ago to the same thing.
Oh my God.
With a recruiting chick too?
No, not with a
I like, damn, what?
I thought it was
but in a car, to a car wreck. So she got one son left. I bet she don't let it. I bet she put him in baby seat. And he's 27.
Right. She like, you ain't driving nowhere.
You ain't driving nowhere.
Worried about
both
that.
were expected to go to the pros.
Yep,
Both
that's
of
what they
them.
said.
Right.
So I got it wrong. It wasn't a high-speed chase.
Yeah, he was going to. He was going to the pros. He had all the stuff to wear.
So the last one,
he was big.
But then the other
he
ones,
was smart. Yeah, white girlfriend.
But the other ones, they wasn't driving, so it ain't like it ain't.
He was set to go to the pros.
He had a white girlfriend. DC, hold on, you step back. What?
What?
The white girl. Why they got to come into play in the whole story?
I'm just saying he had all the tools for the NFL. He was ready for the NFL.
But white girlfriend is a tool.
Is
a white girlfriend a tool for the NFL?
No, we talked about last week.
Well, I mean, I think. Hey, man.
Remember last week?
So,
we
He can't have a black
so
girlfriend?
you are unrefined brother, but you get to Georgia and you find a refined white girl, so that makes you.
He was a cheerleader. Used to be a cheerleader.
Used to be a cheerleader.
Used to be a no, not
She
me.
was a recruiter.
No, that's the girl that died. I'm talking about
but
his
girlfriend. She was a
his girlfriend wasn't in the car.
No, she
His
wasn't.
girlfriend did an interview yesterday with his mama,
Oh, okay.
and she was saying, and the TV was saying that was his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying,
so you
the
say
boy
get you a
was talented.
you
He was huge. He was fast. He was strong.
Right.
And white girls, everybody thought he was going to the NFL. We'll be back.